für es ist Velican 77 Kilogramm Erfahrung gegen Kreativität. Velican aus Wien ist ungeschlagen und bekannt für sein starkes Stand-up. Doch Laurin Pöschl, ein kreativer Kung-Fu-Streiker aus Innsbruck, bringt unberechenbare Angriffe mit in den Ring. 2 erfahrene Kämpfer, 2 unterschiedliche Stile, jeder Schlag zählt.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your first fighter into the cage? From Austria, Laurin Pöschl!
All right, so we have our 8th fight of the night. MMA, 3 5-minute rounds. Laurin Pöschl is a very interesting character. He mixes a plethora of different martial arts. He doesn't just do boxing, kickboxing, MMA, wrestling. He also does Tai Chi and Wushu Sanda. He's a very interesting character. Reminds me a little bit of Yuri Prohaska. He has a record of 2-1-0. Fights out of MMA, IBK Innsbruck. He's in spectacular shape, fight ready.
Now would you please welcome his opponent from Turkey, Velican
Fighting out of Turkey, Velican Kaya. He's from the Hero Gym. 77 kilos, height 178, age 29, fight record 1-0-0. He's got a very intense look on him, and I think he's definitely not coming here for a cuddle or a tickle contest. He means business. And in his corner, once again, the prolific Darko Banovic. He's got a great team in the Hero Gym, and he's got a good corner. Let's see what he does out of it. You got to play your cards right. This could be a very interesting matchup. Laurin Pöschl, I think he's more of a stand-up fighter. And Velican is a great wrestler with some good stand-up.
presents 3 rounds in the professional welterweight division. Introducing first in the blue corner with a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat. Weighing in at 77.5 kilograms from Austria, Laurin Pöschl. And his opponent in the red corner with a record of 1 win. Weighing in at 77.5 kilograms, fighting out of Turkey, Velican. Your referee in charge of the action, Islam Bisayev.
This is going to be a good one. Fight fans, we're ready. This is the 8th fight of the evening. Velican, I think, wants to take it to the ground. Pöschl wants to keep it standing up. Who's going to be successful?
So this is the first of our professional bouts here tonight. Velican of Turkey in the red corner against Laurin Pöschl of Austria in the blue. It's hard to believe this is the first pro fight, the pro MMA fight, because we've had such a high standard of amateur fights so far.
Laurin is more of like a counter striker, and he has some amazing kicks, and Velican is more of like a pressure wrestler.
Yeah, Velican now got his man against the cage, perhaps looking for a takedown or do some dirty boxing, perhaps something we haven't seen much of so far tonight.
True.
Pöschl is the taller man, and he's using his height to a great effect here while he stops the takedown.
I just feel like the longer he stays in this position, the higher the chance is for Velican to get the takedown.
Yeah, it's great takedown defense so
got
far
good hips
from Pöschl. Of course, not much action happening right now. Islam Bisayev may call them to restart in the middle. Oh, great knee off the break there from Pöschl. Oh, very fancy stuff there, but it was a swing and a miss, unfortunately, for Laurin Pöschl. Oh, great roundhouse kick from Pöschl. Pöschl standing in the southpaw stance.
He has to watch out when he's going backwards. He's susceptible to punches.
Pöschl now using his range well against the shorter man. He landed a few great kicks from the outside, but the Turkish man, he gives some back to.
Pöschl is just a little bit, his output is a little, I don't know, it just feels like he's throwing one punch or one kick. I would love him to mix it up.
Throw a nice combination, perhaps?
Yeah.
Body, head, body.
Exactly. He's got great striking.
Oh, great roundhouse here to the body. The Turkish man won't take too much of them, I'm sure.
He's got a little bit of like a karate stance.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. Sort of reminiscent of Lyoto Machida, perhaps.
Yeah,
Wonderboy Thompson.
Exactly. A little more like Wonderboy, I would say.
Some of the great karate practitioners from the past. But let's not count on Velican. His striking has proven to be quite good so far too. So yeah, we have a striking match. As long as they're in the center of the cage, both men seem to be having a strike. A lovely roundhouse went up high. Not sure if it landed from my position.
I feel like in MMA you need to have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C at least. Because Velican wanted to get the takedown. What happens if you don't get it? Then you need to figure out a way how to mix up your strikes with takedowns. Like a la GSP, who did it the best in my opinion.
Yeah, of course, GSP. Former two-weight UFC world champion. Welterweight and middleweight. In my opinion, the GOAT. Like, don't talk to me about John Jones, don't talk to me about Khabib. GSP is the GOAT.
He's definitely up there in the top 3 for sure. And
nice entry there from Kea.
He's going to get the takedown.
It looks like Pöschl's got low enough to evade the takedown. Great work.
It's hard to score this round, in my opinion, because there's not enough output, in my opinion. What would you say?
Wow, that round went really fast. As to answer your question, I'd say Pöschl has edged there with the strikes. As you said, he wasn't throwing the combinations, but he was landing quite a lot of like pop shots to keep the point scoring up. But
the thing about it is the connections, they weren't flush. It was a lot of time into the guard of Velican. But let's hope we see a little bit more output in the second round. I think it's a very even round. I would say that's an even round.
A close fight so far.
Let's see
some highlights. Rushes in. Great shot kick to the body there from Pöschl. A lot of the strikes so far in the highlights thrown by Kea, he's like completely missed.
True. He hasn't landed a lot.
But that's 5 minutes crammed into 30 seconds, so you can't judge a fight from just their moments alone.
I feel like if Pöschl lands some combinations, lateral movement, I think he can put a stamp on this fight and win the second round. And Velican needs to get that takedown, I feel like, or just do a little bit more in terms of the striking.
Yes,
there he
round
is.
2 underway. Ricky Wright here from Wales, along with Kevin Floyd from
There he is,
Vienna.
the camera. Let's go.
From Vienna via...
and he gets the takedown.
Oh, lovely takedown.
What a takedown.
And he gets
another
it
one.
again.
I like it.
Pöschl, he's back to his feet. He's got some great takedown defense. Oh, he took a big shot to the noggin there.
He wasn't concentrated there.
Yeah, it seemed to me like he just
can't
casually threw up a kick. Oh, spinning back fists.
That was a great start from Velican. He needs to set up his punches. We need more than just one punch.
As you said, that Kea throws a grueling body shot there. Nice straight to the body. And his striking confidence is starting to become more apparent now.
For sure.
Pöschl lands a nice overhand. He's still in the southpaw stance.
They're looking at each other dead into the eyes, are ready to bang.
Kea, he's the type to throw combinations to close the distance, whereas Pöschl, you know, he doesn't seem to set anything up. He just seems to throw from a distance.
True. He doesn't want to like set up a takedown at all. He just wants to strike. And this is MMA. You need to mix it up.
Hey, great flush kick there. Spinning back, spinning heel kick, I want to say. From my angle, I couldn't tell if it landed, but it looked flashy and it looked cool.
Oh. He got him there. That right is landing.
Yes, we are in for a treat here. XCC live from Vienna, Austria. In the cage right now we have Velican in the red from Turkey and Laurin Pöschl from Austria in the blue. This is professional MMA.
I feel like Velican wants it more at the moment. He's going forward, he's taking chances, which is important in MMA. You need to take some chances to land those shots or get a takedown.
Yeah, so far it's a very close fight, and I feel like one of these guys needs to put a stamp on it and do something eye-catching.
True. Well, he did get 2 takedowns at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, they were sweet, they were nice.
But he didn't get a lot of control.
But with that, he got the takedown, but Pöschl, he stood straight back up, so
True.
It's not the takedown, it's what you do with it.
I agree, my friend.
That's what I always say, it's what you do with it that counts.
Yeah. Oh, they're exchanging middle kicks. A lot of times fighters do that, they mirror each other.
And as one is orthodox and the other is southpaw, they are actually a mirror image.
True.
Except they don't look nothing alike.
No. It's interesting that Pöschl has not thrown one left hook.
Pöschl, he just threw
There it is. There it is.
an elbow there.
I like that fake.
Oh,
Ooh,
lovely
he
shots
landed
there
that.
from Pöschl. Oh yeah, I think Kea got hurt from that. His nose has gone really red now.
I think Pöschl got a little bit of confidence now. Is he going to move forward? Because he's got very crisp technique. His hands a little low, but
Yeah, 10 seconds left. It's another close round. Neither man really putting a stamp on the round. It's all on the third round coming up next. Yes, we have 2 rounds in the books. The judges really have their work cut out.
and that second round, I feel like it's very, very hard to judge.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
I just wouldn't know who to give that round. First round, I'll give it to Pöschl. Second round, I don't know.
Here's the takedowns, but watch Pöschl get straight back up. Down again, but watch him get straight back up again.
True.
Fantastic. And he lands a knee at the break as well.
I like Pöschl's head movement. He's got some good head movement.
Yeah, he's got quite a long neck as well, so you know it's...
Yeah, and that was a great shot.
Third and final round underway. Great show of respect from both gentlemen. But this is a fight guys in our chat. Let's get this
We need to
underway.
get fighting. We can do that after the fight. I'm never a fan of doing that during a fight.
Same.
Ooh, that left hook. He's got such good kicks. If he would throw that left hook and maybe shoot a right high kick afterwards, something like that.
See, in the first 2 rounds, Velican he was looking for the takedowns, but he seems to have grown in confidence with his striking.
True.
Or perhaps he's put off by the awesome takedown defense of the local man,
I think that might be
Laurin Pöschl.
It takes a lot of energy, those takedowns. And if once you don't get it, you get a little demotivated.
Yeah, yeah. Pöschl now pressing his man up against the cage, maybe looking for a takedown of his own. The striking has been fairly even so far, so maybe he's thinking, if I can get him onto the floor, I can see if my ground game can make the difference if I land on top. But Kea, he's managed to break away now. With Pöschl's back against the cage.
I feel like Velican's biggest shot is his right hand. That's his power punch. If he could somehow jab to the chest, throw overhand right, I think he can connect and hurt him.
As you say there, Pöschl lands an overhand right himself. Oh,
Pöschl's left hook is money.
Left hook. Bit of fancy stuff, another swing and
that
a
was
miss.
a great kick to the body from Velican.
Yeah, sometimes the basics are the best. You can flow these spinny kicks. You can't beat a roundhouse to the guts.
No.
And that's exactly what Velican Kea did there. Now Pöschl going back to trying to get the his man up against the cage, trying to look for a takedown.
That's interesting because I thought he would like to keep it in the stand-up, but he might be a little fatigued.
Well, that's the thing. The striking has been so even.
True.
Up until now.
I got it a little bit. The striking, I feel like Pöschl has a slight edge in terms of like landing the more crisp punches and kicks, but Velican also landed a couple of great overhands.
Not much action happening right now. Referee
Gotta watch out for
is
that head.
Basiev. Taking a closer look at this, probably going to separate them.
They're in the corner of Velican.
And the gum shield is out from Kea. Velican Kea's gum shield. Referee puts it back in, restarts the action.
He's getting information from his corner. He's right in his corner, in Velican's corner. They're telling him the best advice. He's got to watch out with that head. He's going to go probably the left knee.
It's a lot of pressure here. He's pop shot in the dirty boxing, nothing too significant. And Kea just ragdolls him off. Goes for a takedown of his own.
Is he going to get it?
Yes, he's got it down, but can he keep him down this time? Can he keep him down?
I don't think so.
No! I am so impressed by Pöschl's takedown defense.
True, he's got a lot of heart.
But Kea is relentless with the takedown. Pöschl's looking to perhaps switch there. He's got a Kimura grip now. He's landing some elbows. 10-6 elbows, which are now legal.
True. Since when?
Well, it's a recent update.
Very,
very recent.
I know that John Jones got that, his loss overridden.
To Matt Hamill, yeah, Matt Hamill. It wouldn't be overturned because that was the rules back then.
No, I think they did overturn it. They took it off his record. No?
No.
Okay.
But interesting fact, the first person to throw a legal elbow down 12-6 is Jack Shaw from Wales.
Interesting.
There's a lot of blood now coming from the head of Velican Kea. Looks like the elbows did a bit of damage there.
A lot of respect.
A very close fight. I reckon Laurin, Pöschl, myself, because of the elbows, the defensive elbows causing the damage towards the latter half of the third round.
It's hard to score.
We go over to the judges and let's see what they say as I make my way into the cage for the official decision.
This is a very tough fight to score. I wouldn't know who to give it, but maybe Pöschl won it. His takedown defense was really good. Some crisp striking. Velican showed a lot of heart and got a couple of good takedowns. I think it's a 50-50 fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, who scored about 29-28 Kea, 30-27 Pöschl, and 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Laurin Pöschl!
Laurin Pöschl wins the fight. Great sportsmanship